Jai Hind friends. If you are new to this channel, then please hit the subscribe button so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you can get the notification. And if you like the video, then please hit the like button. This will keep motivating me to make these videos. So let's start first with TCS. So there is a news which came on TCS. You can see here that TCS is on the verge of closing a deal worth $1 billion with Marks and Spencer. This is obviously a good news for TCS. And in companies like TCS or in good companies, most of the time you will only hear good news about them. And here you can see one more positive news about TCS. TCS Services enters Forbes list of America's best large employers. So this is what happens in the corporate world, that the big corporations, the big companies will mostly take away the bigger deals. This is what happens in the ocean, in the wild, that the biggest fish become more and more big and the strongest predator become more and more stronger. And now we are at the chart for TCS, and TCS closed in negative minus 1.34%. And if I look at 1 year return for TCS, it is still in negative 9.79, and 5-year return are positive 132%. And maximum chart pattern, if you'll see, it's a chart pattern of a good company, consistent compounder company, going from the bottom left to top right. With the current global situation, there is a possibility that we may get this company at a very good level. So let's look at its chart. So now we are at the chart for TCS, and you can see that TCS made a low around 3,000 rupees, and then from there it recovered, then it touched 3,200, and now it is close to 3,286. So if we talk about the support for TCS, 3,200 will be its next support, and after that 3,100 and 3,000. So if because of the market situation we can get it again at 3,000 level, then it will be a very safe bet. If somebody wants to deploy a huge capital, you can deploy in TCS because 3,000 will be a very attractive level, and with a company like TCS the risk will also be very less. But do invest it for 5 years, because in 5 years times I think these all short-term problems will go away and the company will also be able to provide you very good returns. So it's an excellent company for people with big capital and also for people who are very new to stock market. Because I believe when you're starting, you have very less knowledge about share market. So you need some stability in the investment that you do. You need to build some confidence in stock market. These type of company will help you do that. These kind of company will keep your portfolio stable, will help you build the confidence, because when you invest in companies like TCS, over the period of time, you will see them providing good returns. And when they fall, they do not fall that much also. But when they start going up, they give very good return. And the reason why I'm saying that people should start with companies like TCS is because if you'll start directly with small cap and mid cap, which are very volatile, you will not be able to hold those companies. Even if those companies are fundamentally good companies, if somebody has suggested you those companies, then also there is high possibility that you will not be able to hold them. Because holding a company is also a skill which you need to develop in stock market, which takes time in stock market. And if I look at the RSI indicator is currently below 40. So RSI indicator is showing that this is currently at a buying zone. So if somebody want to invest, you can also deploy your first installment here, or wait for this company to correct more, because the chances are there that we may see some pressure in the overall market, and the possibility is also there that we may see these company again touching their supports. Now let's come to the second news, which is on Asian Paint. So for Asian Paint, ICICI Securities is suggesting to reduce Asian Paint or to sell Asian Paint because the target price is 2650. So they are expecting that Asian Paint can go down till 2650 levels, which I do not think is impossible because share is already trading at 2780. And looking at the market condition, 2650 does not seems impossible. But should we blindly follow the recommendations of these type of companies like ICICI Securities, SDFC Securities and other companies? I would say no, because sometimes they also have vested interest in these kind of recommendation. Because when they recommend to sell, then the possibility is that they are giving that recommendation because they also want to invest at a lower level. And when they give a recommendation to buy, then the possibility are also there that they want to exit that company. I'm not saying this happens every time, but these are the things which happens in stock market. So we do not have to follow anyone blindly. Whatever research anyone is publishing, read them. Whatever anyone is suggesting, listen to them, but do your own study also. And just because ICICI Security or any other company is giving a target to sell, it does not mean that you have to sell that company. If you have conviction on that company and if you have bought that company for long term, then stick to it. If you have more capital in hand to deploy, and if you get that share at a much lower price, then you can add more share of that company. Because in the longer term, good companies will provide you good returns only. Now we are at the chart for Asian Paint, and the next immediate support is 2700, but you can see that this company went till 2600 also. So there is a possibility that it can easily reach 2600 again. If it reaches that level, again it will be a good level to enter into the stock. If it goes even below that, which I'm hoping it does, because the more down it goes, the better price or the better discount we get in a good company. So if it goes further down to 25 or even below that, then it will be a golden opportunity to invest in this company. If you look at the RSI indicator, it is currently at 44. So it is still saying that the stock has not reached its buying zone, so we can wait for that. So this brings us to the end of the video. Please remember, these were all my views. Please do your own research and study also before taking any buying and selling decision. And in case if you have any question, or in case you want me to make a video on any specific topic, you can mention it in the comment section also. So bye for now. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.